Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so 8 passengers.
Welcome back to Connections. I am Ruby Frankie.
I'm Jodie Hildebrandt.
I said in my last video, I said that I'm not going to be addressing like the family dynamics anymore, and it's true, I'm not going to bother. This was after reading a statement that Shari, Ruby's daughter, gave. She gave this whole statement. You can watch my last video. However, times have changed. I'm still not going to address the inner turmoil that's happening. However, there's definitely a few things that I do want to be addressing. A few things on the Reddit thread. I've been blocked. They have hushed me out of the Mums of Truth. I was so sad. But seriously though, like I went to try and go back on to see what Jodie and Ruby have been up to, and I can't. I physically can't do it because I've been blocked. It says I've now got two options: Mums of Truth with Jodie and Ruby, which is like the snark group, or this like baser version of Mums of Truth with Jodie and Ruby that still has like Kevin and everyone as moderators and stuff. So anyway, so I have literally been shown the door, I've been shown the exit. I'm not allowed on Mums of Truth anymore. It lasted, I can't believe it lasted for as long as it did, but I'm kind of happy that at least that they have acknowledged my presence, or someone's just like ratted me out or something.
Smooth, connection, peace, clarity. They don't understand that.
Anyway, so all that is happening. It's all too much. I've been taken off. So now I have absolutely no idea. I mean, the crap that they were saying over there was already so bad. So I'm kind of happy that I don't have to read it anymore, but I'm kind of sad because I thought maybe I could have slipped underneath their radar for a little bit longer, but whatever. It was crap while it lasted, I suppose. So the next bit of information that I'm going to be reading is actually from the Reddit thread. And yeah, what happened last time I spoke about them, which was about 3 or 4 days ago, I was saying how, yeah, I'm just gonna keep a bit of a distance when discussing like the inner turmoil between the family members and all of that, because there's loads of stuff that's happening, like CPS has supposedly been called. I'm gonna read out a little bit, this apparently it's like a verified source. It's on the Reddit thread. It was the same person who came out and said that other family members are moving, which turned out to be right anyway. So I'm gonna read a little bit of it, but then I'm just, yeah, like I say, because I feel like that the main crux of this, of what I want to get to, isn't really revolving around obviously the horror that's happening within the family. It's to do with the fact that Kevin supposedly has moved out and Jodie has moved in, and you guys know my thoughts and opinions on Jodie Hildebrandt. I think that this woman loves to split up marriages. I mean, you have to read the Google reviews or read anyone that's ever been a client of hers. She splits people up, man. She splits them up. And I think that she's just done the same with Kevin and Ruby. I've said this. I mean, I wasn't sure about it at the very beginning, but now I'm really quite sure. So the title of this, Kevin has moved out, Jodie has moved in, is what really caught my eye. But within this, they go into detail that's it's quite upsetting. I may not actually read the full front of it because, like I say, I am trying to keep a bit of space. This isn't brand new information. This actually posted on the Reddit thread a few days ago, but I hadn't seen it up until this very point. Someone said, a verified source, the same one who shared about Chad's move, has contacted us with more information. As has been stated, they are a member of the Frank social circle. They wish to remain anonymous as this is very sensitive information, so I cannot give more details about how they relate to the family. And they go on to say that family members have become distant. Ruby is becoming deeper and deeper entrenched in the Connections cult. She and Jodie refer to themselves as Truth. Shari, Chad and Kevin do not have contact with the 4 youngest children or Ruby. Then goes on to detail, which I'm actually going to leave out, but it goes on to detail about CPS being called, and there are rumours of physical assault and things. So, and I'm only choosing to leave that out just because I am trying to not focus too heavily, because you're talking about kids that are involved in this. It's just my own personal choice, and I hope you guys respect that. Jodie's car was spotted outside of the Frank home beginning 6 months ago, leaving many to believe that she is living with them, and Kevin moved out after. And they did say, I wanted to add that it is extremely important to be respectful of the family's privacy at this time. We have a no contact rule for a reason, and this family needs time to grieve and process. Of course, gonna keep on talking about whatever Jodie and Ruby are getting up to, which is the main crux of this. Can you imagine if Jodie has actually moved in with Ruby, or Ruby moved in with Jodie, or whatever? Like, she has slid right into that house like a little sneaky snake. She is a sneaky snake. She is an extremely sneaky snake, and I can't believe she just managed to like weasel her way through. If this is true, then this woman has just gone down another like 10 points in my opinion, and she was already hitting rock bottom. Like, she is digging the trenches at this point. Like, if that's true about them, like, truth, like, I did say this originally, their way of whatever is very cult-like, but I've also said that I don't think they can be nice to people for any length of time to even get close to starting a cult or whatever, because people see what they have to say, read what they have to read, and they go, oh yeah, this is pretty crap, isn't it? Horrible, especially as, and I will say this one more time, especially as this is affecting a family. This is affecting, you know, younger kids and older kids and family members. This is affecting everyone. And Jodie is in, you read the Google reviews, it's always Jodie. You know, she is the common denominator in marriages going to shit, basically. She is the common denominator. I'm also going to get onto that. I got this from the Reddit thread because I have been yeeted off of the Facebook group. Come up with a whole new business venture, and I'm going to read it out to you. I am suspecting they came up with this because they're probably not really getting enough people, you know, caring about what they're doing, and they're wanting to like secure the bag. What if you could get your questions answered in 24 hours or less? He's opening up with this because on the Facebook group, what you tend to do is you get people sending in questions, and then Jodie and Ruby will answer, but they don't always answer. And whenever they do answer, it turns into a huge battleground because you're not allowed to have a different opinion to them. It's their way or the highway, and their opinions are very rigid. It's literally, if anyone else doesn't agree with them, we're the people living in distortion. Ruby and I have been thinking of ways to better serve you. We receive so many questions that it sometimes takes us several weeks before we have time to respond to every question. I want to know, who the hell is sending these people questions? Did you even stumble across these people in the very first place to be like, oh yeah, these are the people that I want to be asking questions to? I just don't get it. I'd like to introduce you to asynchronous video messaging app called Volley. This app is a game changer and is going to facilitate much quicker response time for your questions. A new space within Volley is called Connections Insiders, and you can post your questions for everyone in this group or direct message Ruby or me. We often take video clips from within Mums of Truth and post them publicly. This will not be the case with Connections Insiders. Every interaction will remain private and no videos will be shared outside of this space. I reckon they're also doing this as well to people like, I don't know, me, Marky's another one who covers them. I don't know, like other commentary channels that are covering this. Can't share what's going on. Can they really put out like a no sharing rule, like a full-on ban across everything? Click the link below to get access and read more. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go onto this little Volley website. If I remember rightly, it's like $21 a month or something to basically be like, to have your bum spanked by Ruby and Jodie.
Welcome back to Connections. I am Ruby Frankie.
I'm Jodie Hildebrand.
You can pay $21. Create joy in your life and relationships. Learn to successfully navigate life with Jodie Hildebrand. Like, this is so sad. From what we have gathered about whatever's been going on with Ruby, no joy has been made in any relationship. Connections is a different modality of healing that psychotherapy cannot offer you. Oh, transform your pain into joy. Choose the life you want to have. Exchange your confusion for clarity. And I'm going to tell you this right now, the free advice they were giving you gave me more questions than answers. I still to this very day have no idea what they're talking about. People that try and confuse you with mumbo jumbo crap to try and sound clever, because you look at these women and you go, oh yeah, you look like intelligent women. They open their mouths and they confuse me with their babble, and then I'm just left going like, am I stupid? Like, am I the stupid one? Or are you guys stupid because you're just using a load of long words and just putting them in a sentence and hoping it makes sense? They also create words as well. Because I don't consider myself a particularly stupid person. I'm not the brightest button button on the jacket by any means, but I'm not stupid, and whenever I listen to them talk, I just get confused. And are you the same as well? Because I'm like that. I'm just going to go into like how much they're going to be charging you. You have the power to choose what the story of your life is going to be. You get Empowering Joy membership, which is $21 a month. You get like a live Zoom every Saturday, and you get 24-hour access to the Connections digital library, which includes 50 plus videos of Jodie's live training sessions. I'd much rather burn $21 or however many pounds that is. I'd much rather burn that money every single month. In fact, I'd much rather just throw that money into the wind every single month than sit and listen to Jodie just ramble. So within that, you get 50 already published videos of them basically telling you off. Or you get Men and Women Teams, which is $75 a week for 3 months. Meet with a group of men or women for 90 minutes each week to empower each other to heal and change. Who has 90 minutes every single week? What, like solid an hour and a half every single week? $75 a week, that is a lot. Or one-on-one training with Jodie, $181 for 50 minutes of one-on-one. I mean, that's better than Love Megs, which was $1,000 for an hour-long phone call. But I'm just telling you right now, that is, I think part of the reason why they're wanting to do this is because they're just having people left and right just come over and just, you know, use their content and critique their content, and they're wanting this to be behind a paywall so that hopefully people won't go over there. And I'm not going to be spending $21, so it won't be coming from me. They also have all of these little like fake reviews, like, the principles and support taught through Connections has given me the words to identify the things in my life that were causing me pain and disconnection. Mate, who did they pay to write these reviews? In fact, I don't even think they even pay people. I reckon this is just Ruby and Jodie setting up like fake names and stuff just to leave reviews. My husband and I have attended, and it really opened my eyes. Look, you know what? No one had better be going to them for marriage advice. We can't take any more failing marriages, okay? It ain't gonna work over here. I would say I can't wait to see where this goes, but honestly, I've quite honestly had enough of listening to Jodie and Ruby just like babble on with their babbling. But if any of you guys want to go check this out, or if any of you guys still have access to the Facebook page and you want to send me some stuff, please go ahead, because I've been kicked out. Okay, I hope you learned something today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.
People do not understand, and more so, do not appreciate principles.